Okay, another success story. I'd like to share a story about how single question can free somebody from pain they've carried for decades. I was coaching a person recently, and there was a moment that gave me just really chills, goosebumps. She told me she was afraid of getting angry and also afraid of feeling too happy. And deep down, she believed that if she got angry, she would become like her father. And if she allowed herself to be fully happy, then something bad might happen. That's based on her experience, childhood experience. Long story short, she was basically sexually abused by her father when she was child, and mother wasn't available to protect her. So instead, she learned to protect herself emotionally. So don't get angry and don't get too excited or don't get too happy or just overall don't feel too much because that felt safest. She had been living in that way for many, many, many years, maybe close to 50 years. Yeah. Then, so I asked one simple question that is that really true? Like, if she gets angry, does she turn into father? And she paused and yeah. And then she started to question. So I asked another question that if you really get angry, do you really become your father? Like you physically become your father? And she said, well, not physically. And I said, yeah, not physically, but what about the mentally? And she said, no. Then what about the spiritually? And she said, I was absolutely not. Like gazillion of time, not, no. So in that moment, we both had the goosebumps. Wow, this is how simple it is. So she spent whole time fighting. Yeah, like she said, I've spent the whole time fighting so I wouldn't become my father, right? But then do you still have to fight then? And she said, no, I don't have to fight anymore. I love those moments like this. Yeah. Not because of I changed someone, but because they remembered something that had always been true. We can't change what happened in the past. Yeah, it's already happened, and but we can change the meaning that we attach to it. Yeah. So, as children, many of us, not just her, but all of us, myself too, we create survival strategies. So I can't get angry, or I can't be too happy, or I'm broken. Uh, at one point in our lives, those beliefs helped us to survive. Those one protected us. But just because they protected us as a children, that doesn't mean that we have to carry on running those protection mechanism for 50 years, right? Yeah, so at the end of our session, we wrote our rewrite her belief that she wrote. I can own my own emotions, and whatever I feel belongs to me, or something like that. And I am free and safe. Yeah, there's no need to fight anymore. Yeah, just a few sentences. But just by looking on her face was completely different from when we started. Yeah, so one coaching session doesn't change somebody else's life overnight, but sometimes it shifts enough to it's like a click and like a gear starting to click and into place, and then it's starting to spin in a different direction. I've witnessed many moments like that, and I love those moments. Yeah. So it's not about fixing people, but it's about helping them remember the liberty or freedom that has always been in within them. Yeah. And that's what I my coaching is all about. Yeah. It was great. Thank you.